Welcome back. It's Brower's bachelor party weekend, and naturally, the POV boys are at it again. We've got the Dodge RT 392 and an Escalade V to go 5 hours north to Lake Leelanau. Is that what it's called? Leelanau. And we're gonna go have a nice little boys weekend, but we've got a bunch of boys, so we had to tow them all up with luggage in some fast SUVs. And these are probably the coolest SUVs we could find. Now, obviously you could get a Hellcat, but I think it's actually 0 to 60 more comparable to the V than the Hellcat. This is still under 5 seconds. That's about 4.5. The launch control on this 392 is bonkers. But here's the thing. This 392 costs $54,000. 54 grand. That's like 178 grand. So we will drive both for sure, and they have merit, but we have to make the case for this as being a pretty economical vehicle, especially it gets like 20 miles per gallon.
Get a Durango. Every time it gets stolen, just get another one.
Just get another one.
Yeah.
This one, what did you say the color was called? Oh, it's already gone.
It's already gone.
So, whatever. It's outlaw green, we'll call it. It's something. Green machine.
I'm not even driving this, and I know what color it is.
They're already mad at us. They're like, you should really do your research before you turn the camera on. It's got 470 horsepower from its 6.4 liter Hemi V8, and for whatever reason, it looks small because it's next to the giant grille of the Escalade. Now, certain things this doesn't do is the doors don't open for you when you pull up, and those automatically open and close. We'll get to all that fancy Escalade stuff later, but right now we're talking Durango. These are such good road trippers. And my friend Eddie actually towed his Civic race car before they got the Freightliner, the ridiculous toter home. They were towing that race car all over the country in a Durango SRT. So unfortunately, this one doesn't say SRT on it because they essentially replaced the typical RT with a 392. So it's somewhere in the middle, but these have a ton of space. We are not bringing actually that much stuff, but if we had to put a bunch of people in here and do the job, like these are fantastic road trippers. They're 3 rows. When you put that third row down, this opens up. I love that they do little touches. I mean, this is the coolest thing about Dodge is if we were in Porsche land, getting these types of colored seat belts would be wildly expensive. In fact, even paint colors would be wildly expensive. But because we're in Dodge land, things are just part of the deal. Inside, we've got captain's chairs in the rear. You can option these with the bench, which I frankly prefer the bench because it makes it easier when you're loading things to have a flat surface here, but I fully understand if you're somebody who's looking for that. You've got 2-stage heated seats on these, only outboards, of course, and lovely HVAC controls, even up on the ceiling. So these are just really comfy, cozy, tons of room, and you get the barking sound of this mad 392 V8. Up front, old school stuff. We have buttons for ventilated seats, buttons for heated seats, buttons for HVAC controls, buttons for SRT mode, buttons for launch control. So even though this does say RT on the back, she does have an SRT button. So anyway, let's get out on the road and see how this thing is to road trip. But actually, before we do that, one must get under the hood because it looks pretty darn cool under here. Everybody is doing these big SUVs with like wimpy little 4 cylinders, and I always miss where this is. I'll get it. There we go. Ooh. Instead of a 2-liter 4-cylinder doing its darndest to pump out a ton of torque, this still has a proper V8. And it's nice to see 392. We like cubic inches in our world. We don't always get to see that. It's fun. And I don't know, man. It's just a blast. So
learned that lesson after the Viper video.
Whoops, yeah, 505 cubic inches. Cubic inches. So let's close her up and hit the road. I turned the wheel to get the nice view on the outside, and now the startup is goofy.
That's good.
See, Durango SRT, I've been having like a debate about this because on the back it says RT, it is an RT, but it's an RT 392, but it has an SRT button, and it says Durango SRT when you start it.
The exact same as the SRT 392 was that cost like 60 grand a few years ago.
I can't believe how cheap these are.
It's ridiculous. It's great.
Thanks, Dodge.
I want one.
Oh, I'm revving a V8 in a church parking lot, and there's this nice old dude in a Nissan. Sorry. It's okay. I'm not as offensive as he is. Yeah. So we have 260 miles. Oddly, with a little over half of a tank, we still have a range of 200 miles. This actually does proper distance. Yeah. It's nice to see vehicles with a gas tank. I suppose because it's got some towing capacity, they're like, well, you got to put fuel in it because when you're getting like 14 miles per gallon, you don't want to go 80 miles at a time. And, 4 hours of driving in these ultra, like, they get seats correct.
They are so comfy.
Oh my goodness.
People, a nice strong bolster.
People kind of dunk on Dodge sometimes for certain things, but like there are things they just get so right that
I like how cohesive and like consistent the interior is. Like nothing is super nice in here, but everything for the price point is great.
And ultra simple stuff. Like if
Yeah.
I'm like, no more screen, screen off, great, mute, done. I've noticed that half of the cars I get in, when you hit the power button on the volume knob, it will pause your music, and half of them will just turn off the sound system and let your music continue running.
Yeah, it's weird. It's
I
weird
hate
inconsistency.
that.
What does this do? It turns off the screen.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Dodges always do that.
Which is great.
Mm-hmm.
He's playing with cameras.
Nice.
We have cameras too.
We have camera
Oh my goodness.
from 2008.
Yeah, that is deep and old in the supply chain. Two of the touchiest throttles.
So this might be sound so gnarly.
Does. I'm sure he's going to give us a little romp on the way out. Nice commanding lock on that. Not quite G-Wagon, but more than I anticipated.
I've spent all week in this Durango, and there isn't really.
Did you see the squat? I think it was like dragging tailpipe.
Yeah, there's a lot of body motion in that.
It makes this seem so civilized. Which is hard to do.
Yeah, there really isn't anything I don't like about this Durango. It's so good.
It's the correct size. All the controls are weighted so nicely. It's luxurious. He thinks he's going to get 17 miles per gallon. Is he out of his mind? He's going to do this the whole trip up. He's going to have to stop again because he will run out of fuel on the highway. You should have seen him at the airport yesterday. We went to pick up Sean, and I was like, dude, we can't go on a bachelor party weekend if we get arrested at DTW. The entire Delta terminal was fully aware of our presence. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, those are some good tunnels too.
Oh, they're so good.
Yeah. Setting off car alarms on the oncoming traffic.
I mean, this isn't as insulated as that. That, I consider, it's like being in a soundproof booth while you're in a data center. It's like you're ruining everyone else's experience, but inside you're in a cocoon. Whereas this, like, more normal road noise, but still super plush and cushy.
Yeah. The rear end is a little bit stiffer than most SUVs, but it's maybe a little bit softer than your Type R, or similar to like a hatchback, or a more performance-oriented car.
I just think if you're somebody who's really sick of what the newfangled OEMs are doing with all their cars, and you're not a fan of like the modernization of everything, or the lack of displacement, or the introduction of too much forced induction, this car's still for sale. That just crackles forever.
So
I think this is just actually a ASMR POV
yeah.
of driving behind an Escalade V.
Escalade, yeah. And this thing has been around for so long. They've done a nice job keeping it updated, keeping it fresh. We've got some newer USB ports, kind of a newer, updated infotainment screen, kind of similar to the newer Uconnect system that they have in other models.
It is funny how long first gear is, because when you drive it like a normal human being, it rides that torque converter for such a long time. Normally I'd be praising this transmission, but because we're behind the Escalade, I'm like, why doesn't it crack?
Yeah. In track mode, it rips pretty hard. It actually gives you kind of a lurch, like a single clutch.
Let's see, how do you change that?
So you hit SRT, they'll take you to your pages. There's
Oh,
track
there we
mode.
go. Yeah.
Suspension stiffens up. Jeez, it's just...
Ooh, yeah. That's nice.
A little bit spicier. And it will lift off oversteer in track mode, which is just lovely.
Something I love about Dodge vehicles is that they do behave like big Miatas. When you get in a Challenger manual wide body, whatever, like they really do just do exactly what you ask them to do. They drive like cars, and I know that sounds like an insane statement, but
this chassis is unbelievable. It's a race car in a 3-row SUV suit.
They always just feel like big Miatas.
Yeah.
It's amazing what it's doing on its toes too, because it's got a 295 section all season, and they actually do kind of rip.
This is a ton of grip. You can also hold the left paddle, and it'll downshift you into the lowest gear.
Gotcha.
Like,
Let's see.
There's some sophistication here.
That's cool. Yeah, that's what the M3 used to do, and I always felt like I was about to shatter that DCT. There's so many tricks in those old BMWs that are like, oh, you can do this and that. I'm like, yeah, but I won't. I've never once did a launch, and maybe I did one launch control in that car, and I was just like, yeah, I can't afford this.
Yeah, launch control in this is pretty simple. You just come to a stop, lower the brake pedal, hit the launch button, flat out, and you're off. Alright, well, I know what we're going to be listening to on the whole way up.
That?
Escalade V flatulence.
Not to mention, he's got passengers who haven't really been in that vehicle, and they're not us. Because, like, we'd be like, okay, that's enough.
Yeah, comfort mode.
They're like, do it more for 4 hours.
No, this thing is actually surprisingly tame at some moments. Like, the handling, the balance, the performance is exploitable on the street. And, you know, it's not fast enough that you're doing crazy, crazy speeds, wide open throttle. The gearing is short enough that you can kind of run it through a few gears up to red line. You're not going 130. And, like, it's an enjoyable car on the street. And then I drove one of these on track at Road America at the Mama Rally. It was running laps all day long without cooldowns. And I think it burned through a set of brake pads, but otherwise it was fine.
Yeah, man, I feel like we've totally lost the plot on what good street cars are, and I think too much marketing got in the way, and now everything's about numbers. And numbers are fine, numbers are good, but they've got to be fun and usable. And the problem is, when all you do is chase numbers, you end up with sometimes weird gearing. Sometimes you end up with too much power, which I know some of you think is blasphemous, but what am I supposed to do with like 1,200 horsepower on the street?
And the Durango Hellcat, don't get me wrong, that feels way faster than this thing. But it's heavier. It's almost twice as much.
Twice as much money.
Yeah. And this is maybe like 85-90% as fun.
It's very fun.
You're missing supercharger one, that's it.
And I think if you're somebody who really enjoys taking a corner and balancing a car dynamically, this does that really well.
If you tow your track vehicle to the track with this and it breaks, you just drive this.
It'll go on track.
You drive the tow vehicle, yeah. So it's good to have a backup. And these 6.4s are pretty stout too. Like, they don't have as many issues with cylinder deactivation as like the GM cars do. You put oil in them, you run them on premium, you're fine.
Eddie's car has done mostly towing miles, and it's been great.
Yeah.
Which side is the thing on? It's on the left. Okay, we've got our arrow. Just like him. Man, Meyer is a cluster.
If you go around on the other side.
Yeah. I was going to do a little loop through, but you're right. That is the move. That is a 6 Sprinter. Oh no, we're losing our spots. I hope they pull forward. Yes. If this was the GX, that like wouldn't be enough room, because the GX fuel thing is behind the car.
That's right.
I don't have a front camera. Oh, why? Why? She was completely in my blind spot. Like 100%.
That's a big A-pillar.
It's a huge A-pillar.
Is it apparent when you're driving behind me?
It's all we can hear.
Are you kidding me?
Just
Is it apparent? it's like driving behind a fire truck.
Yeah.
Like that's the level of I'm
the
aware of
siren on.
this. Yeah. Okay. Let me get some fuel in this thing, and we will begin our fuel economy test of the 392 Durango.
It doesn't say anything.
It doesn't, but it just seems like
It says no E85.
yeah.
I wonder if because this is the RT, they tuned it to run regular.
It's possible. It just
But
seems
online, it's like online. If you look up this motor, they're like, don't put regular,
all right.
premium only. So I don't know. Let's see.
We'll be kind to our press vehicles.
Yeah, maybe mid grade.
Nah, I've just put 93, whatever. It's a write-off.
It's a write off.
Just write it off.
Yeah, it's right off. It's right off.
You see what I see?
Culvers.
Culvers. We got to get a little further along.
Yeah.
We got to feel like we earned our Culvers, like 100 miles away.
Yeah.
See, yours is already done. Guarantee mine is still filling.
Okay, fueled up. Hopefully it actually filled. Oh, that's fuel economy. Down to trip A. Okay. All right, there we go. We'll see how that works out for us. It's such a balanced thing. Like, there's no fear. It always is composed.
It just gets the job done. Some of these other performance SUVs, basically all of them, they bounce around when you go too fast around a corner. And maybe it's just the lower grip all-season tires here, but this chassis is so composed.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
What's even crazier is this guy did not remove like the literal boulders on his auger, and I don't want them on our windscreen. Holy cow. We'll never catch the V. He's out. He's already blurring his speedometer.
The whole car is blurry.
Yeah. Does this have adjustable suspension?
It does. Yeah.
Okay,
Track mode is very stiff.
Yeah, this is pretty stiff.
You want to put you into eco, but it takes out paddle control, but you can always just flip it into manual mode down
Yeah,
here.
that's fine.
Yeah, eco will engage four-cylinder a little bit more, and throttle will be nice and linear.
Lovely. Oh yeah. Yeah, track mode, man. We were off the ground. We're jumping.
Yeah, it gets stiff. But it works.
Lane etiquette in Michigan's non-existent, and I have to like reprogram my brain for that a little bit.
Passing lane is on the right.
Passing lane is on the right, and there's times when I'm like, oh, I should move over, but then everyone is like, oh, okay, you've given up, and then they will just block you in for the rest of time.
Yes, you have to defend.
It's a very personal responsibility highway vibe.
Yeah.
You got to take care of yourself and basically nobody else. Oh, I can hear it kind of alternating between 4-cylinder mode and 8-cylinder mode.
Yeah, and I assume 4-cylinder is a V4. It's got a weird resonance. You can hear it.
Sounds so weird.
Yeah.
Corvettes kind of have that too.
Yes.
But Corvettes sound really broken.
Yeah.
Corvettes sound like you blew out the bottom end of the engine. And you're like, uh-oh, we got to bring it somewhere. And then you realize it's like blinking at you like, no, I'm just being slightly more efficient.
Corvettes sound like they didn't tune the exhaust for 4-cylinder mode. Whereas in this, it feels like they kind of did.
Yeah, this doesn't drone in 4-cylinder like a Corvette.
Yeah. Alright, you're getting off right here.
I kind of screwed our Frontier friend.
It's okay. He's fine. He's going to be pushing that thing for every horsepower it's worth. It's like 310 horsepower.
Thing is, I don't feel bad because he's a car guy,
Yeah.
so he can manage this. Like, if that was like a civilian, I'd be like, oh, I'm such a terrible person to follow. But my buddy Eddie, who drives an SRT Durango, is the worst person on the planet to follow because he will intentionally put on the wrong blinker for you. And so I'm not that bad, but I feel as though I have maybe adapted some of his driving style because I'm behind the wheel of this thing. Thank you for noticing that I was going the wrong way. I literally told you, I'm like, oh yeah,
Well,
turn off the alerts, and then I immediately missed the first turn.
I know this exit and it like happens very early.
Let's go, Palisade. put my ventilation back on, because these are like the most necessary ventilated seats in the summer, because they're a really warm seat. They absorb all your body heat.
It's like a blanket.
Yeah, it is. What's the deal with the passing lane? If nobody's passing, how can it be the passing lane? It is infuriating. You guys are lucky not having to actually drive this minute for minute. Because if I just did this drive straight up, you'd lose your mind. Lane etiquette, non-existent. However, light at end of tunnel, my favorite restaurant in the Midwest is Culver's, and that's exactly where we're heading. We're 8 minutes from that sweet, sweet basket of curds. Oh my God. I love Culver's. I wish we had it in New England. That's the one chain that I wish just proliferated.
Just start your own franchise.
I like it better than In-N-Out. I like it better than Five Guys. Culver's is what I think it is the best fast food chain in the country. I know those are big words, but it's true. Yeah, lane etiquette goes out the door out here, but we are managing 19.9 miles per gallon out of this 392. So I'm feeling pretty slick with my right foot here.
It's great.
Amazing. It does.
A couple full throttle runs. We haven't been babying it.
No, you got to do a few here and there just to get out there and get ahead of some clowns, but everyone else has the same idea, going up north for the weekend.
Usually the flow of traffic up north is a good pace to begin with.
Yeah, people in Michigan do drive fast. The further away from Detroit you get, the faster it gets. We talked about the price of this thing being about $55,000. 54. Did you know that $1,500 of that is a driving school?
Oh,
So it's not even 54 grand if you don't do the driving school.
that's awesome.
$1,500 of that 54 is already like, yeah, you don't have to pay that. It's like a Dodge driving school.
It's so great.
How cool is that?
50 grand for your Durango.
So good.
92. Is there a better value right now?
I don't think so. Like, I really do think this is one of the greatest values in the automotive industry. I gotta say too, build quality wise, like, we haven't been listening to any rattles or
Rattle this thing.
it's pretty tight. I mean, granted, we're at 1,700 miles. There's time, but it feels tight. Not subtle. This dude just put his bicycle in the apex of a corner. I can't see it.
It doesn't say.
There it is. I
There,
see
it's
it.
on the right.
I see that sweet, sweet, sweet blue sign beckoning me home. All right, let's get into Culver's and get those sweet, sweet curds. I'm gonna be a happy boy. Waze is like very upset with us right now.
Every Durango we've seen is doing work too. Like, they're hauling a load, they're pulling a trailer, they're pulling a boat, a camper.
Oh, you did both, yeah.
This is what we get.
Wow, there is not much left of that Tahoe. Holy cow. That is really pushing the limits of how little vehicle you can have to still say you have a vehicle. Rust is brutal.
Weight savings.
I love Culver's. It is consistently good every time. That is an old camera. There could be a child between pixels. We'd never know. I know. I see you. Let's see. Are they ready or not? I think we'll just cruise our way over because I have traffic behind me. This is legit. I'm not a fast food person. I do not go to McDonald's. I do not go to Wendy's. I do not go to Burger King. I maybe go to a Chipotle once in a while, but that's about it. But Culver's, man. Culver's has my heart. It is so good every time. Completely obsessed. Wait. wait, do we go?
Take a left.
Take a left. Okay. Why does Waze like have the hardest time doing the first turn?
It cannot do the first turn. It always steers you in the wrong direction.
I consistently add 3 minutes to every trip I do because I always go the wrong way.
And it's 100% the wrong direction every time.
Every single
I
time.
think you'd have a 50-50. No, it's 100. Sir.
Ooh. It has like a little burble where I swear it's like going into 4-cylinder mode while that overrun thing is occurring.
It's kind of what that sounded like, because it said 4-cylinder up there for a second.
Oh, it's magical.
Speaking of magical, we got a Camry TRD.
It is really shocking. That's from the factory.
Yeah.
Does that not look like somebody just ordered all of the Nopi National aftermarket parts and said, yeah, I'll have that? You know, something else that's really nice about this on a road trip is this steering wheel. It is a joy to hold it everywhere. It's a little thick, but it's just to the point where any thicker run I would be annoyed by it, but it's so comfortable. And like I like to drive like this on a road trip. Like I love using this kind of like lower third. And it's sort of flat on the bottom and it's got flat sides like this. And it does make it actually really cozy and comfortable. It's oddly ergonomic.
Works nicely with the armrest heights too.
Yeah, my elbows are in the right spots. These could be a little softer, but they're not bad.
It has a power telescopic motor too.
Yeah, it actually doesn't need to have this for this price point. So I feel like there's a lot of luxuries in this thing that are a little bit overkill almost. We've had so many of these like convoyed military vehicles. Seen a lot of people suffer in the heat in their Hummer H1s. A+ stuff. Also, I like that it seemingly doesn't force me into adaptive cruise control all the time. It allows me
a separate thing down here.
Yes, and I don't like starting an adaptive. Let that be an option to me after the fact. Because here's the thing: every time I set my cruise to 78, I approach someone who's going 75. I just want to put my blinker on and go around them. Every time I do that with adaptive cruise, the car's slowing down by the time I put my blinker on. I'm like, well, now we've just wasted fuel and I'm irritated, or I might have even just missed my pass because someone's coming up on the left lane. So sometimes they just get things ultra right. Anyway, we got another 250. What do you got? Anything else?
They just kept everything ultra old in this, and it's so great because it worked, and it still works.
It's funny.
It's better than a lot of new in-car interiors.
This is like Jinko jeans. They came back into fashion. You know,
right.
You wait long enough, you keep making these things long enough, they'll come back. That has got to be one of the best downshifts in the game. And we're in an SUV, not even in a Charger. This is so silly. You were saying earlier that the Germans wish they could create this again.
Yeah.
They've out-Germaned the Germans.
They have, and just done it so simply.
I feel so connected to this vehicle. There's nothing between me and the road. I have just the right amount of luxury and tactility. Everyone has gone so damped and synthetic and augmented reality and this and that, and this is just a fun motor vehicle that somehow is an SUV for your family and tows like 8,000 pounds.
It's a muscle SUV that handles, out-handles the Germans.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, look, there's so many cars out there that go really fast, but when I put my foot to the floor, problems are being solved. It just does everything I ask it to when I ask it to do it.
Driving this Durango this week, I've been questioning this. Did the old Charger handle this well?
I think it did. I like the manual wide body Scat Pack was one of my favorite cars, and it was just one of those cars that made you feel like a hero because you didn't have to interpret anything the car was doing. You just made actions and it did it, and it was wonderful. All right, you go for it. You get it, Silverado. I don't know. Sometimes I just think Dodge is so underrated. Sometimes people sleep on these things, and to call it old, Fashion comes back around.
It's just good.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so stable. I have just the right amount of suspension travel where like we hit a bump, it's in compression, it solves it, does its job. Everything about this. Oh, and I just like beefed up the lumbar a little more because my back is wonky.
Really beefy.
It's so good. And you have the same controls on your seat?
I do, yeah.
See, that's nice. They didn't cheap out on that stuff.
No.
A lot of cars for $40,000, $50,000 start playing that game where the driver's seat's really nice and the passenger seat's junk.
I see cost cutting in the most expensive vehicles these days, like that Escalade that's 170 grand behind us. I don't see any cost cutting in here. I just see like just stuff, just nice stuff, lots of content.
What I see is they must have just been consistently negotiating with their suppliers because they're like, hey, we're still going to buy that, by the way. We're going to keep buying that. And then they're like, yeah, give us a discount, give us a discount, give us a discount. Instead of like creating new stuff that then they have to start up at the high end again and play that game. They're just like, yeah, dude, we're still making it. So just keep printing them, keep stamping them,
It's so true.
keep molding them, and we'll pay you 5 cents less for every 1,000 pieces.
Yeah.
This is great. This is unbelievable.
No, this is one of the first vehicles I've been in a very long time where I don't see any blatant cost cutting.
I'm going to tell you too. I was out in that Escalade V a bunch last night, and I felt a little bummed that I probably wasn't driving it up here. I have felt zero envy of that Escalade driving in this. I really, really like this thing.
It's so good. It's just so good.
And other than this really big A-pillar that I couldn't see that whole woman at the gas station. There's really,
Keeping you safe.
really no other issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish they stuck with this kind of shifter for the new Charger.
Yeah, it feels so good, and the new pistol grip shifter that they're so proud of, it just feels so cheap and
It
plastic.
does.
And the paddles on this are great.
It's weird because like their legacy vehicles feel so solid. Like we just drove the new TRX last week.
Yes.
And yes, it's new, but it's also not. I mean, it's an update. It's a
Sure.
it's like a paused refresh. And they refreshed it and it's wonderful. But everything in that feels really solid. I was actually really impressed with the materials in that. Even the A-pillar grab handle on that
Oh
had a
my gosh.
great red stitching and just stuff that you're like, wow, I can't believe I'm in a Dodge or in a Ram, you know? Whereas, I mean, that was a $100,000 vehicle.
But for a $100,000 vehicle, I've seen some bad plastics out there.
100%.
Yeah.
But for a Charger, we've seen, you know, $60,000, $70,000 Chargers where there are things to complain about inside.
And it's all new.
It's
all the new stuff.
It's all the new stuff.
Yeah.
So it goes to show you, maybe they just had really, really good deals with their suppliers on some of these things. Because I can't believe the prices have come down. I mean, look at the GTR. Okay, when the GTR came out, it was $64,000.
This is the only vehicle that's gotten cheaper.
It is. Everything
I
else,
can't think of anything else.
it's crazy. What's the GTR cost now? Like 150, 180,
Yeah.
somewhere in that realm.
Ford's pretty good about coming out with a vehicle and then not changing the price. Like Ranger Raptor, still 55, 56 grand. Like I can't believe that's not over 60 base.
And they I would imagine they sell a lot of Durangos.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this has to be their volume seller.
Yep.
So lowering that price isn't like just trying to entice people to come and buy it. I'm sure they're just like, yeah, we can just do it.
It's awesome.
Oh, it's so good. McBain. That's the name of the Arnold Schwarzenegger guy on The Simpsons.
Is it?
I'm McBain. We stopped to pee at that Shell station, but then we saw this RC speed shop, and Chris jumps out of the car and ran across the street because he needed some tires, because we're gonna do some fun sand dune stuff with the RC cars that are in the back. And what are the odds? Look at that.
That's cool.
Oh wow, there's a lot of adjustability there.
GR shocks.
Everything's metal.
Yeah, I built it from the ground up. I ordered all the parts and built it.
Wow, look at these
Wow.
knuckles too. Holy cow. They're serious. Build not bought.
Built not bought.
The opposite of Chris's Miata.
That's right.
Is that an AC?
It is. I wanted to be cool at night, so.
Dude, we have literally everything but food. We have so many RC cars and an air conditioner.
3 sets of paddle tires.
Oh my god. Oh, we're so close. Oh, look at this juicy guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yum.
Oh, yeah. What are the odds? I get a text message from Brower who's like, hey, we have to pull off here to pee, and then boom, RC shop, exactly where you need one.
Yep.
That's how you do a tourist trap.
Yes, sir. And it's so, like, just is it innocuous?
It's discreet as heck.
Great. Yeah, it looks like a dental office or something.
I think I might be leading this.
Vates RC Racing.
They're gonna be like, how come the audio changed? It's because I'm not on binaural audio right now. Sometimes you gotta just run and gun, baby.
What wasn't shown on camera was me running out of the Durango to go in there.
Yeah, if we could reenact it, we were sitting here in a huge line of traffic up there and you ran through the culvert into that, which is genuinely very, oh shoot, do we have to go right?
No, we're going straight.
What is that?
I don't know, it got confused.
Oh my god, why is Waze the worst?
This is so dumb. They don't understand.
Turn right onto US 31.
I don't know.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it said straight earlier.
What?
US 31 is a main highway.
Oh my god, how can you do both?
Yeah. Did it change at all?
It did, it's just going straight now.
Did it say less
2.7
time?
miles. Turn left onto Moon Road.
Yeah, it seems legit.
Yeah. No, we don't want to go on 31.
Good lord.
That would have taken us the opposite direction where we're going.
Boo.
Yeah.
Turn right onto Cedar.
Somebody has massive problems.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's done. That's a head gasket.
Yeah. Not a fresh seafoam job.
No.
That's fine.
That is a capital F.
Little motocross course in there. Oh yeah, once you're in manual, you're in manual.
What the? Dude, I literally put it back.
Oh, maybe it's me.
Did you put me in manual mode?
Transmission sport.
That's crazy.
You gotta be a drive. Sometimes you gotta like flick it back.
Yeah.
And forth.
Well, I did that, and then it still did it.
Oh, weird.
And that was weird.
Huh.
Oh well. We're showing you the real experience. I did that in the TRX. I did a launch,
Yeah.
and I was like 0 to 6 is 59.
It's a higher rev limit now.
It's such a buzzkill when it's
Yeah.
eyes out on you. There's some nice little corners out here. Awfully close to the cabin.
Yeah, we have some good driving roads.
You know when you go out places and you got to bring the whole family or you got to bring a bunch of stuff or bikes or whatever, and you're like, man, I wish I brought the Viper or the Miata or the Type R or the Porsche or whatever. I don't have that sensation at all with this. Like, this is the correct vehicle for the job.
It kind of does everything.
All the
We're
jobs.
Trying to do a little bit of off-roading in it too. See what it can do.
Dude, we are right on the lake.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
It's gonna be great.
I don't know how deep that is.
They look kind of deep.
Not bad. 3392.
I think aside from the front air dam, the Durango actually has pretty decent ground clearance. Nope, that's not it.
You've arrived at your destination.
3374. You said 3342 right here. Oh yeah. Oh my god, look at this view. This is wild.
Dude, this place is this place is
Holy cow. All right, what I'll do is back in.
Should save this dragonfly.
Yeah, he's gonna die for sure if we leave him in here. Come on, buddy. He wants to die there. You guys are witnessing a very Chris Amos activity, which is like, hey, this bug needs to be rescued.
Like, oh no, he's like going in the windshield. Don't
Wait,
do
wait.
it.
I wonder if I can blow him out with this front. Come on, go out.
It's 'cause I think it's only this.
Oh no. All right, Dragonfly, you have chosen your fate.
That's That's it. Just like that, baby. 4 hours later, we're here.
Let's go look at the lake.
Let's go check it out.
Chris is saving a dragonfly. That could take hours.
Yeah. Is it in like the defrost vent?
Oh my god. Wow.
Alright, who's going in first?
Oh, I'm jumping straight in after this camera's off my face.
POV camp, baby.
Dude, look at this.
Oh,
Happy birthday.
Chris. Happy birthday. Can you say that when you marry us?
Yes. Congratulations, both of you. It's your birthday. Wow. You guys, we're really doing it.
I'm not hungry anymore. Let's go in the lake.
Yeah. Underneath.
You stay strapped.
Stay strapped, baby. All right. Well, we
Well,
have to wrap our videos
In
at the same time.
case this is the end, thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Don't forget to respect the drive.
I like actually fall in. Like, and
Pink
wait,
flame. Wow.
LED light on
That's
it,
the
too.
most impressive part.
Oh, I thought it was going to become a taser. Stun gun.
Look at those trees over there. They look like they were cloned in Photoshop. They're all the same.
do.
Oh.
There's like clone.